If I could wish upon a star, it'll be where you are. No matter wrong or right, I'm gonna ride for mine. If I could kiss upon your lips.
What is good, Bossy gang? So I definitely came to let y'all know I'm definitely in a better mood. Okay, I'm definitely in a better mood. It's still long live Gigi, long live D, long live Gary, long live KB, long live all my niggas, especially 40 and a couple more people if I didn't mention. I'm so sorry. Can't think about all that right now. Free Lil Minnie, free the guys, free my brother Rondo, free everybody. I'm not too sure what the heck that is on my jacket. I just washed this jacket. That's what's really blowing me. Like, what is that? Oh, I know. I know exactly what it is. Dang, I didn't know it stained stuff like that. It's my shea butter. I'm about to put some more on, actually. Because I definitely just got out of the shower. So I'm about to put some more on. But I put some on earlier. And then I made a mistake and took it with me to my training earlier today. And baby, listen. It melted in my bag. And I guess it must have got on my jacket. I didn't know that it could stain clothes like that, though. But anywho, your girl started her new semester on Monday. I'm in the process of training right now for something very, very fun and life-changing, I should say. And I'm in the process of making a lot of other changes in my life. You know, the countdown is very, very real for Manny right now. We don't have an exact date, but just know the countdown is very much real. His 18-month actually comes up October, but y'all know he gained some time, so this is the sucks when it comes to that. So yeah, he gotta go ahead and finish whatever that is there or whatnot. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I'm on my second one today. I'm trying to get to the point where I could drink 4 of these a day, because the more water, the better. Not just the more water, the better, but it's very healthy for you to drink a lot of water. And I believe this bottle is 1 liter. So I think 4 of them is what, a gallon? I think. I might not be right, but that's my assumption. But anyways, yes, I'm so excited about everything that God is doing in my life. My hair company is definitely growing. I get a lot of hit ups about my hair company and my fitness business and everything else. I'm not trying to get skinny. I am so comfortable with my weight. I just want to tone my stomach, like I always tell y'all, and maybe take off a couple of inches. But I love my round face. I could probably lose like an inch or 2 off my face, maybe, because it is a little chunky. But I don't want to be a skinny girl. I'd rather be a thick girl. I love it here. But yes, I came to tell y'all how cool it is being a college girl and a businesswoman. I know a lot of days, a lot of times these days, people promote being Instagram models and being not just Instagram models, but Instagram famous or YouTubers and stuff like that. Definitely the best. Y'all gotta endorse me, because this is the best hand sanitizer ever, baby, and it's the only hand sanitizer I want to use forever. I love it. Plus it's spray, not messy, can't use too much, lasts you a minute. Get you one of these. Anyways, oh yeah, and I found me another garbage can. Y'all know I love stuff like this. And I found me a new one of these ashtray cookies. I'm gonna go get me another one because I really like this one, and this one is green. They had a purple one and another one, so I'm gonna get another one, because at my new house, I plan on having me either a smoke room or a smoke section. Don't know which one yet, but we'll figure it out. When we do, we'll let you know. But yeah, to the important stuff, I want to just tell y'all it is amazing being a businesswoman and a college student. Like, everybody thinks, you know, about getting money fast, getting famous and stuff like that, but they don't promote school as much as they used to. They don't promote fixing your credit, As you can see, my letters is ready to go off. I'm not done. This is just the beginning process. Really, this is step 2, because there's a couple of the steps that you need to take when it comes to fixing your credit. And I always say this because becoming a businesswoman or person, it will teach you to be more productive with your credit and in life in general. So I have decided, like, I have a calendar, and I actually normally buy a calendar probably every beginning of the year, but I actually bought this one the beginning of this year. When did I get this? Last, probably 2 semesters ago. So sometime in, oh yeah, January I got this. And then you know how it I don't know why this one ends in August, but it ends in August, but there's still like the rest of the year that's here. But guess what? It goes to December 2021. So with this book, I have decided to restructure and redesign my brain. A lot of times our eyes, like what we see, is not exactly what we see. Like things move crooked in the eye, if that makes sense. So I have decided to use this book until I actually complete it, because I always get calendars and I never complete them, and I don't understand why they build calendars like that. And my assumption is they expect you to not be productive. That's my assumption. When I make my own calendars, I plan to build calendars that make sense and that you have enough space to write and plan. That is my goal when I build my calendars. That will be added to my Bossy Doll collection very, very soon. So make sure y'all stay tuned to that, because I have a lot of goodies coming y'all way, and that is definitely one of them. Building my own calendars and so much more. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about being just a productive person and human being. It is okay to be famous or an artist, a football player, basketball player, anything that's in the entertainment or spotlight. Not working hard every day, basically. I'm all for that, but I'm also all for education. And when I was growing up, I used to always think going to college was so cool. And as I got older, I ended up having kids at 18. I had got pregnant at 18, had my baby daughter at 19, and then I got pregnant again and had my son right before I turned 21. So I've experienced a life of ups and downs and making good decisions that led into bad decisions, but those bad decisions taught me to make greater decisions when it came to my life. So I always found myself back to my goals, and that's what I love about this. It says you can, not only does it break down my classes and grades and stuff like that, but it breaks down your goals for the month, your goals for the year. It breaks down I'm trying to find one of the pages. It breaks down your goals for the month, the week, the year, your workout plans. Like, it's so productive, and I really, really love this one. And preferably by the beginning of next year, I will have my own calendars being printed, because that is really my goal. Like, I feel like in order for you to be successful in life, you have to plan accordingly. And even though a lot of people teach us, like, oh, getting famous on Instagram is the way to go, I feel like getting your education is the way to go too, because I've noticed a lot of high schoolers that are starting to drop out because they feel like they don't need school. I don't know why y'all getting this idea that y'all don't need school. A diploma is a flex. A college degree is a flex. Megan Thee Stallion should have taught y'all that, like, by now. Like, even though she became famous, she still got her degree. There's other people like Taraji P. Henson. There's Tupac. There's Jada Pinkett. There's so many people who have actually gotten a degree. And then I believe that Ray J and them got a show called, like, College Hill Celebrities or something like that. I think that show is so dope because it teaches you no matter how old you get, education is never too late to get. Not only is it never too late to get an education, but it's never too late to start, like, finish what you started. And that's what I like about this not a journal, but it's kind of like a journal. But as you can see, it got like all type of stuff that it breaks down for you, where you could break down the expenses for the month, your brilliant ideas, people that you need to call, keeping up with the house, important bills, appointments, your goals for the month, exercises, and things that you should just not forget. This is a very productive calendar, and I want to create something similar but a little bit more in depth, because I feel like writing stuff down, when you write it down, even though you don't go back and look at it throughout the day, when you go back to look at it, it's like, dang, I actually accomplished that. You could cross it off. That's with anything. Like, writing things down is so important. And keeping a daily schedule, a daily routine, keeping up with your bills and everything like that. That's a part of fixing your credit. It's nothing, like, people think credit don't matter. I'm learning credit matters. I'm learning that it's the most important thing to life. I took a class last semester. It was a math class, and that class gave me a plan that I could actually go and look back at towards the end of this year and see how far I've actually come and where I'm still trying to go, because I'm 31. I'm now doing YouTube. I'm a business owner of 3 Boss Fit. It's a lifestyle, the official Boss Closet, Carbello Beauty Supply, hair, nails, night nail, but makeup, all kinds of stuff. But I do got stuff coming for nails. Like, don't get it twisted, because I went to school for cosmetology, and everybody keep asking, well, why did you stop doing nails, and why did you stop doing makeup, and why did you stop doing hair and stuff like that? That's not for me. I got into that because, yes, it's something I love and enjoy to do, but it's not something I want to do every day. And I got into it because I thought it was quick money, and it's not. You got to be dedicated, and your heart really got to be into it. And I'm more into entertaining the camera. Like, I'm in a class right now, and it says, what's your strengths? I'm very bold. We're doing a project right now, and it's asking about different things about, like, your hobbies, where do you feel most comfortable. And I feel most comfortable in front of the camera. Like, no matter what I do or done in the world, like, being in front of the camera is always where I feel most comfortable. Not just in front of the camera, but talking, training, giving light, sharing my testimony. That is what is one of my goals. So not my goals, but that's one of my traits, I should say. But my goals in life is to accomplish all of my heart's desire. So yes, I'm 31. Some people will be like, oh, she old. Not old. I'm very much wise. I don't even look my age. I don't feel my age all the time. Sometimes my body like try to tell me, but that's the importance of working out, and that's why I got one of these, because then my man letters falling out. But that's why I got one of these, which is a fitness journal. I actually found this for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. And I buy stuff like this because I incorporate it into my life so that I could build things to help not only my supporters, but help my clients. Because I have a lot of people ask me about fitness, and a lot of people say, how do you keep up with your life? It's so busy and stuff like that. I have to write things down. I have to plan accordingly, and I have to, most importantly, be on top of my A game. And my A game is making sure that I'm dedicated. Number 1, staying dedicated. Number 2, staying motivated. And number 3, staying educated. Like, those are the 3 most important goals in life. Being educated, being motivated, and dedicated. Those are the most 3 important things into becoming successful with anything you do in life. And actually, I need to write that down, because that's a real good way to put things. But staying educated, motivated. Hold on. Because, you know, when things go to flowing, you got to make sure you put notes down. Dedicated and motivated. Okay. Because I never want to lose that. That was, even though I use that on a daily, I've never used that in that order. And that's the thing I love about my YouTube channel. And not just my YouTube channel, because it's not just a YouTube channel. This is a reality TV show. And not only is it a reality TV show, there's so many streams to who I am in a Bossy Doll world. And a Bossy Doll world is all of me and what comes along with me. You know what I'm saying? So I treat this as what my platform is going to be. And when I do my green screens and stuff like that, it's going to be something like this, but a little bit more fun. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I have big dreams, big goals, and back to being like a college girl. I feel like that's something that I want to teach girls, like not just girls, but bosses, men, women, little boys, little girls. I want to teach y'all that education is so important. Like, I had a question on one of my assignments, and it's actually a scholarship that I applied for, and it said, what is education to you? I feel like education is not just a flex, but it's a privilege. Many people don't get to go to college. Many people don't get to go to high school. And if you have the ability to complete school, that is definitely a flex. Like, our ancestors fought for us to get this. And I feel like if you have the opportunity to go to school, go to school. Even if you're going to rap, even if you're going to do something in entertainment, go to school. Like, shout out to Zoe. I think he goes by Zoe now. but I know him by Zoe Dollars. And I'm very proud of him because I see how far he has come, not only just as an artist, but a human being. And watching him today on TMZ was such a beautiful flex for my city, bro, because a lot of times in our city, they say like, oh, you got like 1 in a million make it, or this, and now you gotta go through this person or this. It's always something they're saying, and he beat the odds. Like, he started off doing music. Now he owns a company where he has bulletproof cars where they're like lifts or something, and you can rent them out and stuff. Then he also has a hibachi, I believe it's called, restaurant. That's a food truck, but you could sit and eat on the food truck. I've never seen nothing like that in my life. And I pray him nothing but success, because he said something. I went on his Instagram and he said something very powerful. Meaning, you know, that my Instagram got deleted. And just to see how far he's come, and it's not just with music, I applaud that, because people always tell me like, oh, how you gonna sell hair and lashes and do music, and how you gonna sell shoes and this and do music, how you gonna do this and do that? Just watch me. I'm a definition of a real bossy mom. Not just a bossy mom, but I'm a real definition of a boss. And where I'm going, many people not gonna go. Where I'm headed, many people will never see. Many people didn't even see it coming for me. And I'm just want to be that light to let y'all know, being a college girl is a flex. That is a flex. Don't let nobody take that from you. If you have the opportunity to go to college and still pursue your other dreams, do that. Don't try to limit yourself and be like, oh, well, I'm already famous, so I'm not going to do that. It's a flex to be a beautiful girl with brains. It's a flex to be a business owner with brains. Like, it's a flex when people ask me, oh, dang, what you in school for? Criminal justice? Really? Yeah, because I don't look like it. But that's what I'm in school for, criminal justice. And not because I want to work for these people, but I want my education to understand the laws in different ways, to understand the government in different ways, because I want to help my people in ways that they've never been helped before. I want to open up facilities like Zoe Dollars opened up a freaking hibachi place and a Uber place with bulletproof. Like, that's different. Bulletproof cars, that's different. He have a whole business. My businesses are different. My businesses tells, like, speak volume, and it's going to help so many people around the nation. And that's why I'm in school for criminal justice, because I have a heart for my people, and I want to make my people greater than them. Like, that's my goal. But I can't force it on you. I just want to help you. If you gonna listen. If you're not, you're not. It just is what it is. But I'm very, very much excited about what God is taking me and what he's about to do for me. And I just want to share that light with other people, because I've been on probation, about to get off September 6th. But now I got to pay a ticket. I owed them $1,000. Ticket ass already. But it was either $1,000 or 3 days in jail. Like, let me just recap over my last couple days. Like, my mom had a birthday. I found out 2 of my friends in Miami died. I just seen today another young lady passed away. Rest in peace to her. Like, she called the police on her way to the hospital. And it's just a lot of things going on. And I'm just realizing God really spared my life. And he spared my life for a reason in the season. And just going over the last couple weeks of just the ups and downs in my emotions from missing my man. Not being able to talk to him because the jail goes through these things. And I can't hear from him for weeks at a time or days at a time. And when I finally do, it's like a rejuvenating feeling, and it just gives me life all over again, because I be worried about him. And not only that, I miss him a lot. So going through that, and then losing a friend, and then being contacted by a person that I would never go back to, it was just kind of like a lot for me. It was a little overwhelming, because it took my mind through a roller coaster, especially my friend being shot. I've been robbed at gunpoint, y'all. Like, drugged down the stairs, pointed a gun, and he did not shoot. Hit with the gun, he did not shoot. He could have killed me and threw me in the backyard. He could have done anything. He did. Like, God spared my life. I've been in car accidents and I didn't die. And I was at all like, God, what is it? What is it that you need from me? Because I'm still here and they're not. Why? It's not a good thing to ask God why, but I just had to, because I wanted to know. And it's because, not that they didn't have a purpose, but they did have a purpose, and they served their purpose. Their purpose was to teach us something, and they taught me a lot. It taught me a lot during the times that I've known them, and just through their death, they taught me a lot. And that was a purpose within itself. Even KB, my best friend, getting killed when we were younger, that taught me a lot. It took me a while to understand the lesson and the message from those deaths, but I understand it in ways that people may never, and I'm not really here to go over that with you. But just over the last couple of weeks, days of me going through those ups and downs of depression and starting school and starting life in a different space, and just elevating in ways that I never imagined to elevate. God taking me in a direction that I never imagined him to take me in. It was overwhelming, and I had to understand that my purpose is greater than me. And that's the reason why I wake up every day, and no matter how many days I cry and ask God to take life out of my body because I don't want to do this no more, until I have fulfilled my purpose, God is not going to allow that. So I have to continue to be thankful, and I have to continue to pray and continue to strive for it, and use my light for what it's meant to be used for, because that's another thing. We could misuse our light. We could be such a light, and we can misuse it, and God will warn us and warn us and warn us, and he don't destroy no city without no warning. And that's where I'm at in life. And I've been warned enough to understand that it's a certain direction that I need to go in and teach people to go in, because like I said, being a college girl, that's a flex to me, baby. Like, I'm 31, but I feel 21. Like, I'm literally reliving my life, like, backwards a little bit. Like, my man in jail. I used to think I'd go through that type of stuff in high school. But when my exes got locked up, my high school boyfriends got locked up, they wouldn't give me the opportunity to be there for them. They would just not call. They would just disappear. And it was probably because they knew that my mom wouldn't really allow that. She already didn't allow me to have a boyfriend in the first place. So going to see them, which I never would have been able to go to see them anyways, because the way that the juvenile system is set up, you can't go see them. So writing you letters, I probably wouldn't have been able to do that either, because they stopped accepting my letters. But I'm just sure that everything happens for a reason, because I'm going through a different transition as to, like, think that I said I would never do, and I'm going through those actual things. It's like, oh wow, okay, this is why they say never, because you never know what life is going to bring to you, and you never know the direction life is going to take you, or where God is going to take you. So I'm just really, 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 really thankful, and I'm really excited, because I personally believe that I'm going to teach the world something totally different. I'm going to teach the world something totally different on how to balance your life in ways and become a billionaire. Because I'm going to be a billionaire. Like, I don't know if y'all believe me when I be saying that, but I'm going to be a billionaire. Like, I'm going to be a billionaire. The first billionaire in my family. I'm going to do that. Like, I'm really going to do that. I'm going to graduate, and then I'm not going to only graduate, but I'm going to go back for my master's, and I'm going to graduate again. And I'm still going to take my music career very serious, as I always do. I'm still going to do YouTube, but eventually my YouTube will probably transition to something else, and I will be on, like, BT or MTV or Zeus or something like that. And my life is going to transition into a whole nother level. Not to mention that, but life is just going to be great. It's going to be amazing. And my businesses are going to flourish. I'm going to have businesses all over the world. Yeah, life is going to get even better and better. And I'm going to teach y'all how to do that. Through me, God is going to show y'all that it's possible. Even though people think that it's impossible, but it's very much possible. It's very much possible. And you can do it too. You could do it too. You could be a business owner, a college girl, and do music and model. You could do all that at one time. You just have to bring balance to it. But don't give up on your education. Don't give up on school. Don't give up on life. Don't give up on anything because you think it's not happening fast enough for you. Maybe your route is just different. Manny always tell me something that's so powerful. He always say, well, one route don't work, find you another one that's going to work. And that's what I always do when life seems to go in a direction or a way that I'm not quite understanding. And I'm just very much thankful for where God is about to take me. And I hope you click the subscribe button, click the notification button, and welcome to a BossydollWorld, because we're going to a whole new level of big billionaire baby. Do you understand me? And you could be a billionaire too. Just take my hand and walk with me, girl.
Goofy ass bitch on the low, that's for sure. You ain't shit but a hoe, ain't worried about you or your crew. All my hitters gon' shoot. I'm on the wrong to the game. I'm just taking my fame. Fuck a bitch in a mini. I had to switch my flow. Yeah, I got your hoe won't go. I feel a brick 24. I done mean some trends. Me and Trump are gonna break that. If I was you, I wouldn't say that.